Let's get to the markets. Larry Levin of Trading Advantage is standing by at the CME. Good week last week, Larry. Is the consolidation, that 12% pullback, whatever you want to call it, you think is that in the past now, Larry? We're going back up?
The one thing I will say about last week, Joe, that's interesting is that we saw the volume really kind of dry up on the downside. We traded down to 1040 in the S&P last week. That's a good 50 points below where we're trading right now, Joe. Actually 10 points higher in the overnight session. That volume really dried up, so I think that got a lot of people to step in and be willing to buy this market on the lows. A lot of times we've seen people step up and have to buy the market on the highs. So I think that really gave us really good support, and it'll be real interesting. Again, we got this 10-point gap today in the S&Ps. We're going to open. I wonder if we'll fill that. If we don't fill it, certainly higher's the way.
And I guess market bulls should be rooting for the euro, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you see the euro come back. That gives stability in the whole world, gets the people confident about the economy. I'm not so happy about it, but certainly the stock market continues to, give us that resilience that I think a lot of people are hoping for.
Why, are you going to Europe or something? Why aren't you happy about it?
Well, I just think that, I'll be honest, I look at the economy as a whole, and I don't think it's so great. But, I mean, these markets are able to jump back, and that's really what counts. It doesn't really matter what my opinion on the economy is. It matters what the market's doing, and that's what I play all the time.
Hey, Larry, Joe Kernen from TD Ameritrade. I've got a question for you specifically about trading. We've got a reasonable percentage of our account base that are individuals that really enjoy buying or selling stocks. They are active traders. Do you have any thoughts for them in terms of strategies that you think might work for the individual investor as far as trading goes?
Absolutely, Joe. In fact, I listened to you pretty much the whole morning. I heard you say something. I thought you said 20 to 25% of your customers are the people that you're aware of are using stops. It should be 100% of those people. That's the real key, in my opinion, is to define your loss. Always do that. That's what we do here in the futures markets every day, is we define our loss. Most investors, you said it yourself, 80% of the people out there are trading without stops. It's ridiculous, and I can't stress it enough that stops are so important. The more people use them, the more they'll be protected.
Okay.
All right.
All right, Larry. Thank you.
Sure, guys, take care.
The pros take the market down, take out all the stops from all the retailers, and then buy. We understand what your operation is there, Levin.
Is he still there?
What does that mean, Joe?
Huh?
I'm here. What does that mean? What's my operation?
It's a guaranteed loss. If you put in stops, if it hits the stop, you're guaranteed you're selling at a loss.
Well, you know what, Joe? That means you're getting into the wrong place if that happens. That's what a stockbroker says. That's about commission.
I know. And limit orders, limit production. You're right. How did you know? I'm a recovering stockbroker, but it's one day at a time.
I've been watching you for a while.
I know. It's one day at a time. It's 12 steps. It's not easy, and I fall back into it.
Joe, come down to Chicago. I'm going to teach you how to trade your own money. We don't have to worry about any clients' money anymore.
I'm not allowed to trade my own money. Thank God. I'm not allowed to trade my own money.
And remember, in the online brokerage world, you don't have to worry about broker production.
Right.
Just the best thing for the client.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So, Joe, when you retire...
Don't go there.
Yeah, you're right. You're an advertiser. You're right. Yeah, TD Ameritrade is the best. It is. Sorry.
Bingo.
All right, up next, taking on BP in the courtroom, an industrial litigation specialist will tell us about suing the oil...